Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Naruto Battles, and today we have Orochimaru versus Pain, two of probably the greatest villains pre-Fourth Ninja War that we have seen. Now today we are going to be looking at those two going at it, and we'll see who will win. So we're going to start off with a couple of questions that are going to be in this fight, because they will depend the outcome significantly. Now, the first question is, which body does Orochimaru have? Now, in this scenario, we're going to have a couple scenarios here. If Orochimaru has his body after attacking the Leaf Village, or if he has Sasuke's body, or he has the body before, or he has the no arms, and he has no body. So, or he's just Orochimaru. And the next question is, does he know what Pain's abilities are? Because personally, I think that was the nail in the coffin for Pain when he fought Naruto, is that Naruto knew all of the abilities of the Pains. And once those are answered and all that, we will have our answer. So the first one is going to be post or pre-invasion, and he has no clue that about Pain's abilities. So his body pre-invasion was a lot stronger than it ever was post-invasion. And I feel like Orochimaru is a lot smarter than Jiraiya ever was, because Jiraiya was a little... Now, I'm not saying he's stupid. Jiraiya was not a stupid ninja. He was, in fact, quite the opposite. He wasn't the opposite, but he was not stupid. He was a little bit of a goof, but he wasn't stupid. So he kind of implied their abilities. But we're not really sure how... we're pretty sure Orochimaru would be able to do it much, much faster, and imply that there was most likely more than 3 of them, which was also Jiraiya's fatal flaw, is that he thought that there were only 3, and he had killed them all, and he had let down his guard. And then he was killed by the other 3, and that was the fatal flaw of Jiraiya's fight. But I feel like Orochimaru is a little bit smarter than that, and he would not let himself get caught as easily as Jiraiya did. But he still has no idea about the abilities, but he would be able to learn much, much faster than Jiraiya as well. Now, Jiraiya, it took him a little bit longer. It took him about a little bit into the fight, when Orochimaru may be able to sense it nearly immediately that they only have one ability. And I feel like that could help Orochimaru's chances exponentially. Also, so that is my thought on that fight. Also, Orochimaru's regen factor pre-invasion was so strong that Hiruzen actually almost couldn't... or he couldn't fully Reaper Death Seal Orochimaru. And that kind of led down Orochimaru's downfall. But anyways, his regen factor would be crazy, near on par with the Pain that can bring them back to life. And near on par with if you saw during Naruto's first battle with Sasuke, when Sasuke Chidori'd Naruto, it healed back immediately. It would be near on par with that healing factor, and I feel like that would also be a huge help to Orochimaru. And I feel like in that battle, when he has no idea, and it is pre-invasion, pre-Konoha invasion in part 1, I feel like Orochimaru would have the advantage in that situation, just because he's a lot smarter than Jiraiya ever was. And Jiraiya and basically all of the sannin never scaled from part 1 to part 2. So if you really think that, because you may have the impression that, hey, all of the cast of Naruto got new abilities, but that was mainly the children that got the new abilities from the time skip, because you could say Naruto gained his... really gained, not control, but he got some kind of control of, Kurama, and he learned a lot more then he learned he was better at taijutsu. He was a lot better strategist after his training with Jiraiya, and almost all of the characters had that. Like Rock Lee, he could open the 6th gate, not only the 5th. And all of them had different abilities, but the Sannin and most of the, I'm saying most here, most of the Jonin never leveled up or scaled at all because, I'm sorry, leveled up, what am I talking about? They never scaled because they were already pretty much as strong as they could be. Also, in that fact, why it did not say all is because Kakashi, he obviously got the Mangekyo. Well, he had the Mangekyo before, but he never really knew how to use it until they fought with Datara. When they were trying to rescue the One-Tails, when the Rescue Gaara arc, in the first arc of the show. So, anyways, enough rambling here. We're going to get back to it. I feel like Orochimaru would have the same abilities he would be able to have the same abilities as he did. Anyways, the next version will be post-invasion, where he has his bad arms and he can't use his jutsu. I also feel like that would be kind of a demolition for Pain. He would just get really overthrown very, very fast, Orochimaru would, because he can't use any jutsu, and he's basically kind of screwed. He was really honestly done for until he got the body right before the filler started, which kind of sucked for him because Sasuke, they just got Sasuke. But anyways, this is a commentary on the parts of Naruto. But anyways, so I think post-invasion, he would most likely be screwed. Even if he did know the abilities of the Pains, he would most likely be done because his taijutsu is pretty much over. All of his jutsu is pretty much over. And yeah, he's got really nothing else going for him. So I feel like either way, he would pretty much be finished in that sense. But if he knew pre-Konoha invasion or during the Konoha invasion of Orochimaru, I feel like he would be able to win either way if he knew the abilities or not. Which I think is, again, Orochimaru's one great thing is that he is an amazing strategist, and that he can do things a lot better than Pain did. And also, Pain has pretty much no intellect, because he's, again, like a machine, kind of, with chakra being emitted to him. So that pretty much shows you all that Pain can do. And Pain, now we're going to go into some jutsu matchups here, and really what Pain's things is his Deva path is probably the strongest path, right along with the human path and the Naraka path. Which those abilities are the, what's the word? With the interrogation and the ability to bring them back to life, and the push and pull of the gravitational forces, which that's the Deva path. So those are the strongest ones, and I feel like Orochimaru would find that out a lot quicker, and be able to single them out or not fight them until they're one-on-one, which he would have an advantage in because he is a lot stronger of a fighter, and his grass sword that we saw when he was fighting Hiruzen is one of the strongest blades in the show, which I feel like would be able to destroy any of the Pains and the Animal Path's summonings, which is a huge jutsu counter in that fact that the animal summonings from the Animal Path will have pretty much no way to do anything because of the grass blade. And I feel like that's a huge benefit to Orochimaru, and I also feel like that Orochimaru could be able to beat most of the the path where the weapons come out of the body. I feel like that would also be a huge counter for Orochimaru because he has again the grass cutter or the grass blade, which is one of the strongest blades in the show, as I've said, right behind Sasuke's. But he can flow chakra into it, which Orochimaru can't. But the blade, either way, is still so strong that it really doesn't matter. So, anyways, so that's pretty much it I'm going to say on this one. I feel like Orochimaru would be able to take out Pain during the Sannin era, and not after the invasion of the Leaf when he lost his arms. So that's pretty much it on that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a great day, guys. See you later.